Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, you guys will be seeing is we're going to be covering every single thing that was brought in with the April 30th patch notes for Black Ops 4. Now, as you guys know, there was the whole Operation Spectre Rising that was actually brought into the game, but today we're going to be discussing everything. Now, that has to do with multiplayer info, zombies info, blackout info, the blackout map getting flooded. We're going to be discussing gun patches where guns are getting nerfed and buffed around the clock. We're going to be discussing stuff with the World League Hub on League Play. We're going to be covering everything. So if you guys are excited about wanting to know everything that was actually brought in with this update, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited about this update, whether it be the blackout info with the whole blackout map getting flooded. Are you a blackout player? Are you a multiplayer type of guy? Are you excited about the Spectre being brought in and all these DLC weapons? Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking, and also if you guys going to enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that like button. Always much appreciated if you do so. And also if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn the notification button so you guys never miss another video here on the channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, I'm going to be putting a link down in the description down where it says info. So if you guys want to click on that link, it'll take you guys directly over to all the patch notes. It's basically Treyarch's Reddit patch notes that they put onto their Reddit, copy and paste it into a new link. So if you guys want to click that link and read along with me, you guys can do that. Or if you guys want to read it afterwards, or if you guys want to just listen along to me, do whatever feels best to you. But whenever you guys actually get there, the title will say Black Ops 4 1.17 patch notes, multiplayer weapon balancing, blackout map updates, and new weapons. Now, it says here at long last, the fourth event in Black Ops 4 has arrived with the April 30th patch update, bringing Operation Spectre Rising to live servers on PlayStation 4. As a follow-up to the Operation Grand Heist event, Treyarch is giving a healthy load of content to all the main pillars of the game, including multiplayer, blackout, and zombies. Following suit with the April 29th reveal trailer, Black Ops 4 is getting everything from a new specialist to long-awaited game modes, finally being introduced to the current iteration for Call of Duty. Now, Spectre has arrived to Black Ops 4. Yes, PlayStation 4 users will be able to play as the mysterious and deadly Liquidator as the 1.17 update has came to Black Ops 4, and the assassin is bringing tons of new ways to dominate in Black Ops 4. Equipped with the Shadow Blade, Spectre will be able to hack and slash through foes while rolling and backflipping away from enemy gunfire. While using Shadow Blade, as the player's camera will change to a third-person point of view to get a better grasp of who will be the next victim. Next up, Spectre has a special issue equipment in the form of a smoke grenade that will disable enemy aim assist if caught within the smoke, while outlining them so Spectre could zero in on the targets. Now, next up, Blackout got flooded in Wetworks. Now, the new update will also give PS4 users the access to the new Wetworks map event in Blackout. Since the Hydro Dam exploded, various areas of the blackout terrain has been flooded, opening new dimensions on combat. Specific locations affected by Operation Storm Rising's events are the Hydro Dam, factory, cargo docks, hijacked, and the farm located next to the firing range. Next up, weapon balancing and score streak tweaks. Now, there have been a plethora of changes throughout popular weapons in multiplayer, like the Daemon, the SOG, and more have also been fixed and changed. While some fixes are only coming to console versions of the game, most weapon changes are going to increase the shot range as more bullets rain in. So players will definitely want to test it out on the new updates before getting into a match. Some players might not like seeing the SOG getting nerfed again, but this time Treyarch has dialed down the ADS boost speed on stock too. Meanwhile, players will be happy to see that all the points to activate the UAV won't have to go to waste anymore, as the duration for the reward has been increased to a full 30 seconds. Similar to the counter UAV duration has been changed to 30 seconds to reflect the UAV buff. Next up, new game modes. Now, for the new game modes, Blackout will be welcoming Bounty Hunter, where players will be able to track down Spectre stashes that contain the Shadow Blade. Upon equipping the blade, the player will turn into Spectre. The new mode in Blackout is sure to rejuvenate the Battle Royale scene for some players, especially with humiliations now in the game. Unfortunately, players will have to wait until the weekend on May 3rd to try out the new Prop Hunt mode. Treyarch have pushed back the launch of the Hide and Seek mode just a bit to perfect it for when players get their hands on the mode. There is a head of content or a heap of content to sift through from the April 30th updates, so make sure to check out the patch notes, which is what we're going to be doing now. Now, for the summary of basically what is in here, for multiplayer, Spectre playable in multiplayer in Blackout after unlocking Tier 1 in the black market on PS4. There is 3 Black Ops Pass multiplayer maps, Masquerade, Artifact, and WMD. There is tuning changes for SMGs, Specialists, and Score Streaks. There has been some search and destroy bug fixes. Now for the World League Hub, players who were going to be leaving matches are now temporarily banned for a brief amount of time. The more suspensions a player occurs, the longer their ban will be. Players will now lose more points when they leave a league play match. So basically, if you guys are a type of person that's going in and if your lobby is not going the way you planned for it to be, and you're just getting absolutely demolished, it's just going to go ahead and make you get banned. It's almost like if you guys have an iPhone, you get locked out of your phone, you type in the password a couple times, you get it wrong, you're going to get banned. Or you're going to just go ahead and get locked out of your phone for like 5 minutes, then 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. It's going to be something like that. The more you keep on leaving games, whenever the game is not even done, it's just going to go ahead and ban you. Because there's no point in you joining into league play if you're going to be constantly leaving games. Next up, the Blackout. Now, Wetworks map update now live in Blackout. There is flooding several areas of the map on PS4. The Bounty Hunter mode is now live in Blackout on PS4. The Dart is now available to find and equipped in Blackout on PS4. The Uncle Frank character is now playable for Blackout Pass holders on PS4. There are some weapon tuning and mesh mine updates for Alcatraz map improvements to gameplay flow and layout now live on PS4. And now for the Zombies mode, there is new Super Blood Wolf Moon Gauntlet on PS4. There is the new Tiger Shark LMG added to the mystery box on PS4. The Classic Elixir restock feature now places a Classic Elixir into an empty Elixir slot. Improvements to the Winter's Whale perk. They have camo kill requirements for weapons only obtainable throughout the mystery box. Gameplay improvements for Dead of the Night and the mystery box. And there's various gameplay and stability improvements. Now with the black market, as we said in a previous video, there's 50 tiers with new contraband items to earn. There's the new death effects and weapon charm item types added to the contraband. And there's new weapons in the contraband system, which are the Tiger Shark LMG and the Nifl Odi melee weapon. Now this is stuff that is just for the PS4. For multiplayer, there's the special Spectre that is unlocked at Tier 1 in the black market for Operation Spectre Rising, which has the Shadow Blade weapon and the smoke grenade for the special issue equipment. And as you guys know, with Black Ops Pass holders, you get Masquerade, Artifact, and WMD added to rotation in core and hardcore playlists for Black Ops Pass holders. For Blackout, there is Wetworks map update and explosion at a hydro dam that has flooded the map, affecting several areas in Blackout. Hydro dam, factory, cargo docks, hijacked, and the farm near firing range have been transformed, allowing for new types of engagements and new ways for water-based vehicles to turn the tides of battle. Now for Bounty Hunter mode, drop in and find the beacons of light that have indicated new Spectre stashes, which obtain the Shadow Blade and other valuable items, including level 3 armor, smoke, and stealth related perks and trauma kits. For equipping, the Shadow Blade transforms the player into Spectre, giving them unique skills including increased movement speed, the ability to see digital footprints nearby enemies, and full third-person camera perspective. Spectre can carry both the Shadow Blade and a normal weapon when the normal weapon is equipped. Spectre will return to first-person view if you switch to a normal weapon. With each new collapse, players with the most kills will be marked as bounty targets that only Spectre can see. Eliminate the target or survive the bounty attack to be rewarded with a splash up on your position. Unique to the bounty hunter, players can also perform humiliations on down enemies. These are fatal finishes or finishing moves to end an opponent in dramatic fashion. And as always, its last team standing wins the game. For equipment, there's the dart brought in. It is now available to find and equip in Blackout. Use a bird's eye view of your opponent and detonate the dart on command or when it hits the target. And for Blackout's Pass content holders, Uncle Frank character has been now added as a now playable character for Blackout. And now for zombies, the Gauntlet Super Blood and Wolf Moon, a new gauntlet now available for Dead of the Night featuring 30 unique challenges. And with the weapons, the Tiger Shark LMG has been added to the mystery box. Now for the Black Market, weapon charms are now available in Blackjack's Reserves and now can be equipped on weapons through the weapon personalization menu. Death effects are available in Blackjack's Reserve and can now be equipped on weapons through the weapon personalization menu. Death effects play when shooting an enemy and are only visible during first person, best play, and kill cam. Now this is for PS4 and Xbox One. In multiplayer, for weapons that have been changed, there is the GKS. They increased the 5-shot range from 5 meters to 7.5 meters. For the MX9, they increased the 5-shot range to from 7 meters to 7.5. They slightly increased the 5-shot range damage. Now for the Damon 3XB, they created a 5-shot range out to 7.5, increased the 6-shot range from 11.5 to 19 meters. They increased 7-shot range from 19 meters to 25 meters, and they increased an 8-shot range from 25 meters to 32 meters. Now for the Switchblade X9, they increased 5-shot range from 2.5 meters to 7.5, increased the 6-shot range from 16.5 to 19 meters, increased a 7-shot range from 19 meters to 25 meters, and they increased an 8-shot range from 24 meters to 32 meters. Now for the SOG 9mm, the Stock 2, they slightly reduced the move speed during ADS. For the Cordite, this is only for consoles, they increased 5-shot range from 4 meters to 7.5 meters, increased 6-shot range from 16.5 meters to 19 meters, increased 7-shot range from 22 meters to 25 meters. They increased 8-shot range from 26 to 20.5 to 32 meters. Next up for the Spitfire on consoles only, they increased the 6-shot range from 7.5 meters to 8 meters. Now for some miscellaneous things they did, they closed an X-Play where players could fire faster than intended from sprint starting at a slide, then immediately firing. Now for specialists on the Nomad, they increased cooldown time for the Mesh Mine. On Ajax, they increased cooldown time for the 9-Bang. Torque, they increased cooldown time for Razor Wire. For Ruin, they grab slams, kills no longer feed its ability meter to be consistent with other specialist weapons. For Firebreak, the Reactor Core kill notifications now take up less screen space. In Score Streaks, the UAV duration increased to 30 seconds. On Counter UAV, the duration increased to 30 seconds. For the Drone Squad, the damage increased for lead and buddy drones. Minimum and maximum burst fire rates or fire times increased for lead and buddy drones, and drone clip size increased. For the Mantis, they reduced the amount of time the Mantis can be temporarily disabled. They increased the damage threshold for temporarily disabling the Mantis. For game modes, in Search and Destroy, they addressed an issue where players would be seeing teammates as enemies if the last player died to a bomb detonation. They addressed an issue where the briefcase bomb could reduce bullet damage. And now for the World League Hub match leave penalties. Players will now be banned for a brief amount of time after leaving a league play match. The more suspensions a player occurs, the longer their ban will be. Players will also lose more points when they quit league play matches. For some weapons, the melee weapons have been restricted. For Score Streaks, attack chopper rockets required to destroy the attack chopper reduced to 2, including the flare. For a gunship, rockets required to destroy the gunship reduced to 2, including the flare. For some miscellaneous, address an issue that allows 6 players in a 5-player party. Address an issue that end notification display top 10 where players finished in top 5. For Blackout and Alcatraz, the various environmental updates and mantling improvements added to aid player traversal, lighthouse foghorn sound effect added at the end of each wave spawn delay timer. They addressed an issue exploitable area in the Alcatraz map. And then for some weapons now in Blackout, there is the Mozu pistol, as you guys know. They increase close range damage, increase headshot multiplier. For the VKM 750, they increase recoil, the additional recoil reduction during the first 4 shots. On the Hades, they reduced hits to kill from 6 to 5, increased maximum damage range, replaced 4 times scope with 2 times scope. Some equipment, the mesh mines increase visibility of visual effects to make mesh mines easier to spot. The character personalization and selection will now be shared between Blackout Lobby and Blackout Custom Games. Now for zombies, classic elixir restock. Empty elixir slots will now be filled with a randomly chosen classic elixir during a match. Classic elixirs will be placed into any empty slots at the start of the match. Team-friendly elixirs like Nowhere But Here have a greater chance of being chosen when playing in co-op matches. Now for some gameplay things. Dead of the Night. Werewolves can now spawn less frequently and take more damage when weak points are hit. Now they adjusted the base health of the Nosferatu, I'm sorry if I butchered the name, and reduced the maximum and minimum number of the spawns per round. The Crimson Nosferatu now spawns less frequently, summons reinforcements less frequently, and has lower base health. They removed zombie speed increase that occurs when the Sentinel key is acquired. For the mystery box, remove some of the wall-buy weapons from the mystery box, prevented duplicates occurring in consecutive mystery box weapon pools, reorganized mystery box probabilities by weapon tier. Now for some perks, the Winter's Tale now fully recharges with max ammo, and at every round completion will only proc if the player is not at full health in order to reduce the number of times it activates. On realistic difficulty, Winter's Wail will still activate on contact since players will rarely survive more than 1 hit. Players can now gain 1 charge every 60 seconds. Increase base maximum charges to 3, modifier charges increase to 4. Now for some camo requirements, the halved camo kill requirements for weapons only obtainable through the mystery box to make them more obtainable. For some server pause, they address an issue where if a player left a match during a server pause, their character model would remain in-game for extended time. They address an issue where players could move during a server pause. They address an issue where initiating server pause could cause players to lose connection to the host. Next up is the host migration. Address an issue where if a host migration occurred at the beginning of a public match, the wave would unfortunately proceed after the migration ended. Address an issue if the host used Quacknarok and left, the effect would remain after the host migration. After action report, address an issue where if the rewards section of the custom mutations after action report would show rewards earned from the previous public or private match. Address an issue where incorrect information could display in the after action report after a player left after a host migration. Now for some visuals. In Ancient Evil, they address an issue where various visual issues that could occur during natural gameplay, the main quest, and the outro cutscene. For the Pack-a-Punch, runes are now correctly aligned for the Wonder Weapon Pack-a-Punch quest. They address an issue where the Pegasus strike did not appear correctly in third person when the player was holding the equipment button. For some custom mutations in Global, they fixed multiple issues related to the enhance only setting in custom mutations. For Ancient Evil, they address an issue where players could be prevented from progressing past the first round in custom mutations. They addressed an issue related to the equipment and Regan speed settings in multiple custom mutations. For some weapons, the SOG 9mm Stock 2 slightly reduced move speed during ADS. And for some stabilities, In the Ancient Evil, they fixed a crash that could occur if players killed a Light Father during the initiation for a Wonder Weapon. They fixed a crash that could occur after players destroyed the final statue while inside the Chiron Charge attack during the main quest. They fixed a crash that could occur after players shoot all Chaos Crystals off of a tree during the Jaya Wonder Weapon quest. In Blood of the Dead, they fixed a crash that could occur when firing the Spectre key and changing targets. For some miscellaneous in Global, they addressed an issue where power-ups and special round max ammo could drop outside of the playable area. They addressed an issue where using an elixir while shooting the shield's pistol could result in the elixir's ability not activating. They addressed an issue that prevented shields from receiving ammo from max ammo power-ups. They addressed an issue where if a player had a mule kick from the secret sauce perk and lost it, they could not get mule kick back again unless it was the same slot. They addressed an issue where perk descriptions would not update when hovering over perk equipped to altars in the create a class menu. Now for Ancient Evil, there was a prompt that now lets players know when they're able to pick up a dormant hand when already holding a Wonder Weapon. Players can no longer accidentally cancel the Pegasus Strike when repeatedly pressing the equipment button. When fast traveling with bots, the bots will no longer disrupt player movement. They address an issue where players relating to voiceover being interrupted and corrected subtitles being played. They address an issue where if a player died and entered Spectate with a tribute reward available, their progress could be reset upon returning. They addressed an issue where if a player used the charge attack with the hands of Oronas and the hand of Hemera, the channeling animation would play, but nothing would happen. They address an issue where a player could be in the Shadows Bank and get stuck by receiving help from other players. And then for the classified zombies map, they address an issue where the zombies could get stuck pathing in Groom Lake. Next up, for the global, some weapons, the bullets that travel underwater now inflict reduced damage. They fixed an exploit where players could fire faster than intended from sprint by starting a slide, then immediately firing. Selecting a weapon that has a signature weapon available will now display both the base and signature weapon to choose from. In the black market, gestures and tags are no longer character specific, and the UIs has been updated to start with a slot assignment. For gestures, tags, and jump packs in Blackout, they can now be accessed from the extras menu in the lobby. For personalization, gestures and tags can now be played in the lobby in multiplayer, World League Hub, and Blackout. Outfit personalization can now be accessed from the specialist button in the lobby in multiplayer and World League Hub. Outfit personalization will now be shared between multiplayer and World League Hub and other custom games in each mode. And for the UI, the clear all markers has been removed or moved to the right stick button on consoles. Player prestige master level number is now gold, and tier reward animations are faster in the after action report. Now that right there was a lot of info to read. I don't know if you guys stuck around for the entire thing or if you guys decided to just go ahead and read it for yourself. It's kind of up to you guys if you guys want to read it by yourself or if you guys actually read the entire thing. I'll put a timestamp at the end of the video or at the beginning of the video so you guys know where you needed to go. If you guys were looking to just go ahead and sim to the end, or if there was like certain parts you wanted to see, I'll try to put like timestamps so I can like point out what stuff is just for PS4, what stuff is just the multiplayer. I'll probably put all that in the description. So if you guys are looking for specific stuff, it'll make it easier for you guys. But hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. Remember, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And also, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell so you guys never miss another video here on the channel. If you guys enjoy Call of Duty Black Ops 4 information, news, gameplay, or Call of Duty 2019 information and news, or if you guys are a GTA fan, a Grand Theft Auto fan, you guys want to find out information about GTA 6 in the near future, I upload all that type of stuff. If you guys want to stay up to date with that, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and you guys will never miss anything. But if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, links to everything are down in the description. And also, if you guys want to go and check out my sponsors, links to all my sponsors are down there in the description, as well as the codes to get yourself some discounts at all the websites. And also, if you guys want to go and get yourself some of the Hype Nation merch, link to my store is down there in the description, down where it says merchandise. So if you guys want to go and get yourself some of the Hype Nation merch, click that link, go ahead and cop yourself something. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dean Hype. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good work today. Peace.